The International Monetary Fund, or IMF, on Sunday said that it was closely monitoring the ongoing developments in Sri Lanka. It said that it hoped that political crisis would be resolved soon for the resumption of dialogue on an IMF-supported program in the country. Protesters on Saturday stormed into embattled President Gotabaya Rajapaksa's official residence in central Colombo's high-security fort area after breaking the barricades. They demanded his resignation over the island nation's worst economic crisis in recent memory. The protesters also torched the private residence of Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe even after he offered to resign. The IMF had concluded a round of policy-level talks with Prime Minister Wickremesinghe, who is also finance minister, and there were some financial issues to be resolved. At the same time, Central Bank Governor Nandalal Veerasinghe said the monetary program targets were wrapped up. We are closely monitoring the ongoing developments in Sri Lanka. Peter Brewer, IMF Senior Mission Chief for Sri Lanka, and Masahiro Nozaki, IMF Mission Chief for Sri Lanka, said in a statement on Sunday. We hope to resolve the current situation that will allow for the resumption of our dialogue on an IMF-supported program, while we plan to continue technical discussions with our counterparts in the Ministry of Finance and Central Bank of Sri Lanka. Economy Next reported on Sunday. An interim budget is due in July or August. Sri Lanka is going through the worst economic crisis since its independence from Britain in 1948 and needs to obtain at least $4 billion to tide over the acute shortage in foreign exchange reserves. Sri Lanka's inflation topped 50% in June after 2 years of money printing and an attempted float botched with a surrender requirement, which sent the rupee sliding to 360 to the US dollar from 200. We are deeply concerned about the impact of the ongoing economic crisis on the people, particularly the poor and vulnerable groups, and reaffirm our commitment to support Sri Lanka at this difficult time in line with the IMF's policies, the IMF statement said. The IMF will formally agree to a deal until restructuring discussions with creditors are initiated, but a staff-level deal is expected around August 2022.